I'm Russell.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Christabel.
And I'm David.
And we are BladeCrush! This is our little Q&A session that we have been planning for a little over a month now. You guys have been sending us some questions, and we are going to answer them.
All of them.
Let me grab my paper. My notebook. Okay.
What's number one, man?
What is number one? We'll find out.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Number one's right there. Can't you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now we should answer the questions now, shouldn't we?
Should
Why are you speaking in a British tone?
I suppose.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's start with this question. They're all written anonymously.
They're all written invisibly. Continue.
Yes. That's it.
My mistake.
Okay. The first question is, why do we choose our name? It's a simple answer, really. It's because usually all bands have a name. And they go, hey, have you heard of those people? What people? Those people who play music. I've heard of them occasionally. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If you have a name, like you can go, hey, look, there's that group.
Really, we went through a series of trial and errors with different band names.
Now for the real answer.
Well, our original name was actually going to be band number 335,695.
Unfortunately, that one was taken.
Yeah, so.
No, I'm just kidding. But
instead of doing 96, we decided something else.
But for the actual answer, what's called is our original name was Black Venus. We were Black Venus for like almost like a half a year, but around like January of the first year that we were a band,
and then that's
we found out that that name was technically taken. So we decided to, oh crap, we should change our name just to avoid any legal issues and whatnot.
To all respects, you French techno band.
You're a French techno band.
Dude, that's what it was.
I know.
I want to listen to them. They sound cool.
They're lame, actually.
Oh, really?
Are they?
They're lame. Everything's lame.
But you're basing it off of an opinion.
Because they're mainstream.
He might like it.
Actually, no, they're underground. They're so lame.
No offense.
Just kind of generic. Nothing
Commence.
special. Nothing special. But, we decided to go through. So we went through a night's worth of process of me and
a whole night.
Yes, a whole one night of me and Russ and Christabel on the phone trying to figure out different band names.
I guess I was working that night.
Yeah, you worked that night. And that day we told you the names, like, oh, that name sucks. Do something better. No, I'm just kidding. But we were going through some names. We had a few other potential names. Like, most of them were already taken. Why do people have to take our band names before we can even think of them?
Not only that, isn't it weird, but doesn't the name Black Venus sound very strangely like Black Penis?
Anyway, we went through a few different names. We were thinking of a few different names. We were like Blake. See, out of all the names that weren't taken, the first one we thought of was BladeCrush, and kind of left on the side. I think there's two other ones. You know what they were?
No, I don't remember.
I think Zero Fag was one of them.
What?
Zero Fag. I think Zero Fag and Doomed Soul were the other two.
Doomed Soul?
Doomed Soul was one of the ones. That was the one Chris offered.
Yeah.
That was the one Chris offered. Was it Zero Fang and BladeCrush were the ones I brought up.
I see.
I decided not to go with Doom Soul because it seemed too much like an emo band name.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Zero Fang, I don't know, just wasn't too good. But BladeCrush are like an awesome metal band name. So like, yeah, let's go with BladeCrush.
That'd work a little better.
And I thought with the BladeCrush we could have like a sword. Like swords are cool, so
yeah,
we have a sword for our logo.
Swords are so not mainstream.
That's our logo, which we'll show at the end of the video.
Well, you probably already saw our logo since you were on our page a second ago, probably.
Ha.
But you guys already know what our logo looks like, so we always have sword. We have this main sword. And we can probably make a few different sword designs for future album covers and whatnot, for different shirts, blah blah blah, yada yada. And there you go. That's our band name, our official band name that's stuck for over like a year now because we technically chose our band name like last January.
Pretty much.
So we've been BladeCrush for technically over a year now. So we were technically only Black technically only Black Venus for like a half a year.
And then the search were a combination of both.
Because I wasn't, because
you probably shouldn't say that on YouTube. what they called it.
I know. But like I said, because we were technically started like around July. We say June or July.
July.
January.
We were kind of I'm saying when we first started.
Oh.
I'd say kind of June because I'd say June.
June
2009 we were kind of a band. We didn't have a name yet. I think July is kind of the time when we officially kind of discovered the name Black Venus. And then January 2010 we figured out that name was taken and we became BladeCrush and we stuck like that since. So that's how we became. That's how we got the name BladeCrush. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun story, wasn't it, folks?
That took unnecessarily long.
That was a little
Yeah.
longer than it was.
Next question.
Next question comes from Valerie from North Dakota.
No, it doesn't.
I know they're all anonymous.
It comes from.
I wish there was a
White-
Valerie from
white
North
people.
Dakota who would have asked a question. Then that joke would have made sense. Anyway, so, someone, that's what it says on forums for you, when it's anonymous, it says, someone asked you a question. Someone asked, the sword in your logo looks like a cross. Are you a Christian band?
No.
No.
Next.
We are all devil worshippers. Blah, no, I'm just kidding. But just let's put a little more unneeded emphasis on that question.
Most swords look like crosses.
Well, this is the way the hilt's designed, so it looks kind of cross-like.
Yeah, that makes
But I
sense.
think all swords have a similar.
Except for
Structure.
katanas.
It was
Well,
never.
this is like
it
a-
was never intended to be looking like a
Yeah,
cross.
it-
It,
it-
just
it-
happened to
yeah.
happen that way.
The basic sword logo is supposed to be based off kind of like an English broadsword kind of look.
All I say
Because
is.
English broadsword has like the very stretch out sides and the very long hilt, so it's kind of meant to look like more of a broadsword. Than
Like a
anything.
two-hander.
Yeah, but I got nothing wrong in Christian bands though.
Whatever you see, it's up to your interpretation.
Yeah.
If you see it as a cross, then that's fine.
Yeah,
But
it could be
it's up
like
to
a
you.
like the sword going to the ground could be like a thing of like the cross.
It could
Going to
be.
this.
It could be a plus sign. Maybe you're obsessed
It
with
could be-
mathematics.
Or it could be like this kind of symbology of like the cross is like a sword, which is like religious, like a weapon used to like I don't know.
So it's up to you.
Be that as it may.
It put unnecessary emphasis on something that doesn't really need to be emphasized that much. But
Yeah.
Christian bands are cool though. We might have a few slightly pseudo. I don't know.
Yeah,
We might have a few Christian songs.
There was a couple.
but-
There was a couple we liked. They're all right.
We might have a few Christian songs, not super like oh God's awesome, just lyrics like the generic ones like that, but kind of like a Skillet, Down for Crutch.
Implied.
The Skillet, Down for Crutch, those bands are kind of cool. There's a few other bands that
In all
I'm
respect.
not aware of. Is Slayer a Christian band?
No.
Lamb of God. That's what I was thinking of. Lamb of
Well,
God's
it
a
makes
Christian
sense. It
band.
has God in the name.
Yeah, Lamb of God. It's lamb and it's God. So
Lamb.
hey, Lamb of God's a good Christian
Lamb
band.
tastes good.
I like
So
it.
does God.
Ever had? Have you guys ever had lamb?
What does that have to do with anything?
Quite a long time ago.
What does that have to do with anything?
Lamb chops are delicious. They're actually more flavorful than steak, in my opinion.
They're tender too.
Oh yes.
Anyway, let's see.
Question
nice.
3.
All right, next question is, okay, David, what inspired you to be a drummer?
Really?
He ran out of instruments. High five.
I got picked in the bottom of the barrel there.
Pretty much.
No, he was just
No,
playing rock band.
no, that's how Russ became bassist.
Yeah, because I kind of wanted to be a drummer at first, but I said
but there's
I
nothing
like
else left.
bass. I'll play
Yeah,
bass.
you're
I
the only one who owned a bass.
have absolutely no coordination when it comes to guitar, piano, or bass, so that's why I chose drums.
You just like smashing.
I like hitting things.
I see. Another part of that question is, who is your biggest drumming inspiration? And don't say Neil Peart. That's the
Don't say
obvious one.
Russell.
You can't say Neil Peart. That's the obvious one.
Why?
That's the obvious one. That's every drummer's inspiration.
Neil Peart kicks ass.
But have your own unique inspiration. Not the one every drummer says.
Well, another style that I really enjoyed is actually Lars Ulrich's from Metallica.
Yeah, you own $40 sticks.
I remember that. Yeah, but really because of the way his style is, kind of that. It's actually easy to mimic in a way, in some senses, but at the same time it's also kind of hard to mimic as well, especially with a lot of speed songs. But I feel that it's really that his work is really good to watch because he can make something that sounds difficult look easy.
Then it looks like you are balding a little.
I'll duck down so you can hit him.
Really, you want to go there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
You better stay over there.
Okay, next question is it is Russell. This one's for you, Russell. Do you enjoy playing bass?
Do I enjoy playing bass? I love the sound that the bass makes itself. It's a very full sound, and though it's not something you can distinguish alone, I think the song would be incomplete without it. Especially like when we were playing that cover of Imagine yesterday.
Yeah.
And even though I don't hear bass in Imagine,
Yeah.
when I played those few notes, it felt like it was full.
structure. Yeah.
Give it extra power.
So, in terms of actually hitting the notes, not necessarily, but listening to what I play, that's the rewarding part.
Let's see. And do you have an influence for playing the bass or a favorite bass player?
Influence? Not really.
Paul.
Paul McCartney, perhaps.
Well, play Yona Hofner bass. So.
Yeah, because I
thought
have
it'd be
one.
Paul. Yeah.
So that's about it. Otherwise, I don't really listen to bass licks. I just do what I think I should do. Whatever I think sounds good with the song. That's why they may be so weird.
Let's see. All right. Let's see, I got one from me too. That says, "What got you into playing guitar?" Guitar Hero. Next. No, I'm just kidding. I'll elaborate more.
Rock Band, also.
Well, actually, yeah. That just came after Guitar Hero. Technically, that pretty much is it. Guitar Hero.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing guitar. Like everyone, it was during the phase where Guitar Hero was big. Everyone's Guitar Hero this, Guitar Hero that. So like, maybe I should play Guitar Hero. And I picked up Guitar Hero 2 for the PS2, and I played it. And there weren't a whole lot of songs I liked on there, but the songs I liked, I enjoyed playing on there. Like the Brooklyn version of "Killing in the Name."
And this is before you turned into hipster cat.
And I love the voice of the Lamb of God cover. Just a dude. Like, wow, you sound so metal.
That reminds me, if I may interrupt.
Yes.
But Rage Against the Machine, the bassist.
Yeah.
I really like his bassing because of the way the songs are so full.
You know his name?
And driving. What's his name?
Do you know it?
No.
Oh. Okay.
It's not Tom Morello.
Yeah, he's a guitarist. Is it Zach De La Rocha?
Negative, bro.
Is it Les Claypool? No, I'm kidding.
Sure.
Okay, sure. Well, I'll say that.
We'll use
but anyway, like I said, Guitar Hero 2, I kind of enjoyed that. I got hooked on Guitar Hero games. I got Guitar Hero 3. I got Rock Band 2, it's also Rock Band. I kind of was playing the guitar. It's slowly getting better and better, and just started really like after all that, I was like, why should I play the guitar? And like, what was it? I think 2007. I got my first guitar, which is my blue Squire Strat, which I still use and play every once in a while. And I was playing that, and I kind of like I kind of like put myself down too easily. Like everyone kept offering lessons. Like, no, I can totally play this by myself. And then I kept trying to play it myself for like a year, almost 2 years. It's like, I can't play this by myself. And eventually it's like, all right, you're getting lessons. And I started playing. I got lessons like I think 2008. Did I start playing lessons?
Yeah.
Yeah, around 2008. Yeah, because I do believe So yeah, it's 2008, 2009, something like that. And then I started doing some lessons, and then like, oh hey, after lessons, like that got me to actually be able to figure out how it works, and now I kind of play all right on my own now. And so I'm still getting better though, but that's kind of what first got me into it.
Getting better all the time, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I have a guitar influence? Let's see. I'd say Kirk Hammett from Metallica for the most part. I'd say, well, I have a few. I'd say Kirk Hammett, Metallica. I'd say that one. I'd say George Harrison's also a cool one because he starts a little rough in a lot of the earlier Beatles songs. You can tell he's a little bit rough. So, like solos are very like, but like
That
towards
was
like
style
yeah.
though, during that time.
Yeah, but like when you get towards the end of the career, like they were like really smooth. Like the guitar solo from Something. Very cool, and he also did other stuff too, which kind of was fun to do. And I'd say if I had a third one was I had one. I don't know. Do I have a third influence?
Tom Morello?
Michael Jackson. He certainly got me into playing guitar.
Yeah, what about Tom Morello?
Tom Morello's cool, but
Slash.
I don't know. Just like Slash. There you go, Slash. How can I forget Slash?
How could you?
I don't know. How could I? I know. That's the reason why I wear a top hat every day of my life. Anyway, I'm just kidding about that. But Slash is probably my other third one, which he's fun. Axl Rose is a douche, but he's fun. Let's see.
Better be careful what you say. Who knows if Axl Rose surfaces around?
Sorry, Guns N' Roses fans, and Axl Rose,
Don't sue us.
and Mr. Scott. Actually, no, Mr. Scott would agree to that. He would agree to that like more than we would.
But still,
okay.
you should be careful because
Okay.
you don't know about Axl Rose.
See.
Or anything, whatever.
All right. Okay. Next question.